Hey guys, welcome to tonight's Big Brother Canada 5 chat.
Hey everybody, it's episode 25. We're almost at the end.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Last time, Kevin put up Jamaica.
Oh shit! And Ika is pissed. We saw a little bit of it at the at the nomination ceremony, but then it kept going after.
She didn't like Kevin's speech.
She knew that they were going up, but she didn't like that speech.
They had broken promises.
She's like, everybody's broken promises here. I wish we had a tally of how many times Ika said broken promises.
I think we'd be die of alcohol poisoning if it was.
I didn't even say a drinking game. I just wanted to know the number. But yeah, we would be passed out.
Cold.
Passed out.
All right, we wouldn't be able to drive for a whole week.
So she's going off on him eventually after a while, because I mean this went on, and then finally it comes to a head.
They wasted a lot of time on this.
It was a big deal.
She just wanted him to admit that he was scared.
Yeah, she said, if you're gonna put us up, you better have a legitimate reason.
Yeah.
Not making up some shit like we lied when you lied just as much, if not more. And he's like, yeah, I lied.
I did not like Kevin like this.
All right. When do you like Kevin?
Never.
Leave him alone.
All right. It's time for the POV con.
Woo! Everybody's competing now.
It's a Baywatch theme, which means scary bathing suits.
Well, I felt bad for the girls because they were like all exposed and the guys were just wearing those like regular... Excuse me.
Yeah, but...
those regular bathing suit bottoms. Swim trunks.
Even that regular didn't work for Dylan.
Dylan could have used some suspenders. He could have. Saying.
He could have gotten a job as a plumber.
How fun was that, though, when they did, like, the Baywatch things, though? And they
loved that.
Turned to camera.
I freaking loved that.
So, yeah, you gotta love a movie tie-in here.
They had to rescue 5 dummies. Mm-hmm. And drag them through an obstacle course.
They had to untie buoys, too. It was very Survivor.
Yeah. They used binoculars, too.
Yeah. That would really mess me up, because I suck with binoculars.
I didn't understand what the point of the binoculars was.
They were trying to see where their dummies were, because each person had a different color.
Oh.
So they were trying to spot the first one before they went out there.
Okay. All right. So, also, once you got all of your dummies, you had to go in your litter box.
Did we mention there were 5?
Yeah.
You had to go 5 times. It's a very physical challenge.
After you got all 5 of your dummies, you had to go in the kitty litter box and dig out the puzzle pieces to solve a Baywatch surfboard puzzle.
Yeah.
Were there extra pieces, too?
It seemed like there were, didn't it?
Yeah, it seemed like there was at least 1 or 2 extra pieces.
It seemed like there was. That sounded really weird. Yeah, I think there were some extra pieces there.
Well, the winner's going to get a Baywatch screening.
In addition to the POV, of course.
And they get to pick 2 extra people.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But they don't know that yet. Okay.
All right.
So this competition, come on, it was down to the 3 guys because this was really physical and it was hard for the girls to pull those dummies over the wall and everything.
Yeah.
You had to get all the water out of them.
It was even hard for Dylan to pull those dummies over the wall.
He claims that he was not giving it his all, so.
Okay. Basically... you could help somebody in this competition.
They did the same thing last time in the Final 5, where you could help in the Final 5 veto. So it was interesting. Ika knew that she was not going to win this, so she started helping Dimitri. She was like, hey, I saw your dummy over there. It was by the boat. And
she helped him solve the puzzle.
Or try to solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
It came down to Dimitri's versus Kevin.
Well, it really was Dylan in the end there, too, because all 3 of them were working on the puzzle at the same time. Mm-hmm. I mean... Dimitri's and Kevin, they're a bunch of hatch blowers. They kept saying, check, check,
nope.
Check.
That W was giving them some issues.
Yeah. And Kevin ended up winning, even though it was so freaking
Even with
close.
help, Kevin beat Dimitri's. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think Kevin had a slight advantage in this because Kevin was a little bit faster than Dimitri's.
I think he was better at puzzles. I think it came down to that puzzle.
Yeah, could be. Well, who's the 2 extra people that Kevin Robert Martin is going to take to his Baywatch screening?
Well, his favorite person in the world, Karen. And Dylan. I think Karen, like, pooped her pants when she heard Kevin pick her.
I think he just ran out of people because he didn't want to pick Ika or Dimitri's.
Yeah, I guess so.
So who's left?
I mean, yeah.
Do the math.
Marcia, will you come?
So they showed a little bit of Kevin in the storage room, acting all confident.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's like a funeral whenever I win a competition, and I love it. What we didn't see here was his plans for the power of veto, which we'll save for later. But the way that they edited this episode was not very accurate. No. It left out a lot. But like I said, we'll explain that later.
All right. Well, it's a big cry fest in the bedroom with Ika and Karen.
Yeah.
Karen's upset. She wants to keep Dimitri's.
And Ika, ideally. Well, she wants both of them. She wants to go to the final 3 with them. Why? I have no idea, because they are not taking her.
One of them has to go. She wants Dimitri's to stay, and Ika agrees because he will provide the best chance at beating Kevin Robert Martin.
Oh my god. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
You know that, like, really quick test to see, like, who's a psychopath?
Oh, no!
Where you're
I've
like...
never heard of that.
You're like, okay, so you're at your brother's funeral or whatever, and you see this person, and you want to see them again. So, like, then... how do you see them? So then if you're a psycho, you're like, oh, I killed this other person, so this person shows up at the funeral again. You know what I mean? I didn't say it exactly right, but that's what it made me think of. Let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about.
I never heard that.
So this is very much like that, in a way, sort of, not really, because Karen is so obsessed with getting rid of Kevin Martin. She does not want him to win, so she will do anything she can to avoid it.
Even throw away her own game.
Yeah. All right, well, it's time for some fun.
Because it's just way too much in this house right now.
Well, also, they need some filler, because there's not much going on right now. We're down to 5 people.
Apparently, there's some glitches in time in the Big Brother Odyssey.
Yeah.
There are going to be some orders that must be obeyed, or you are going to be punished, bitches. So you do whatever Big Brother tells you to.
Yeah, so they were telling them, like, fast forward.
Karen had to eat really fast. She gave up on that.
She's like, no, I have to clean. I can't eat that fast.
She was just running around and like...
I can't sit down right now.
Ika was just like, all you have to do is eat fast.
I wouldn't want to do that either. I don't like eating fast.
I would have just chewed really fast. I wouldn't have swallowed.
Like an angry eater.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then they had a pause.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody came in. Well, a bunch of people came in.
It was a tour group led by none other, the one and only, Marsha the Moose.
Yay, Trevor Boris! Love it.
Yeah.
He's so funny, too.
He is funny.
He was roasting the house guests as he gave the tour. It was so funny.
They touched Ika's weave.
Yeah, she was not happy about that.
Would you?
That was like the first thing that she said after they unfroze. They touched my weave!
All right. Then they had a slow motion. That was okay. Wasn't as good as the drunken HOH comp.
Drunken HOH. Oh, yeah. That was pretty
slow
funny.
motion. Yeah. Then they had another pause.
We didn't get to see the spray tan lady come in.
No.
There was a spray tanner.
She didn't. She ended up on the cutting room floor.
That's too bad.
The pause with Sarah Hanlon.
Woo!
She had pies in the face for everybody.
Go, Sarah!
She was kind of like the Zingbot.
Yeah, she was also insulting the house guests, which is funny. But she hit everybody in the face except for Ika. I don't know if she did it on purpose. She hit her here.
I think she said that she fell. She had some very large heels on.
True. But then later, Ika was all like, queens respect other queens. So, I don't know. Maybe it was a respect thing.
Maybe
I don't know.
She pretended to fall and didn't hit her in the face.
Whoa.
I don't want to die when you get him out of the house.
Yeah.
All right. So, then there was another pause and Dylan's mom and dog came in the house.
Oh my god, his doggy.
How cute was that dog, Jacob?
Oh my god, and his mom was like, do not move. You know, because they get in trouble if they move. Yeah. Even when people are, especially when people are coming in. So she walks in there and she's just like, what's up? He is crying his eyes out.
They did unpause them though, and he did get to hug her and everything.
And pet his dog. It would have been so cruel if he didn't get to pet his dog. No offense, Mom, but like, when you see an animal like that and you have to ignore them, that's awful. Because like a person can understand. Yeah. But that would kill me.
Yeah.
So they didn't do that in the first season when the brother, Andrew's brother came in.
But he didn't bring a pet.
No, but still, Andrew did not get to hug his brother. He had to pause the whole time. So they were nicer this time around.
I'm just kind of pissed that not everybody got somebody from home.
They do that on Canada.
That's not cool.
They do that. We've seen it before.
All right. Well, after they mopped up Dylan's river, Karen explains to Dylan that she wants to keep Dimitri's.
Yeah.
She thinks, and
she's saying this is our best chance to get rid of Kevin, and Dylan's just like, what the hell? What am I, chopped liver? Like, I can beat him in a competition.
Really? Well, you
and
didn't
Karen's like,
last time. All right. Well,
so Dylan's saying, like, it's not good for my game to keep him.
Well, Kevin gets wind that Karen wants to keep Dimitri's.
Because she tells him.
Yeah. Exactly.
And he's just like, oh, shit.
He's upset because he knows that that's just going to be another strain on him winning a competition to have Dimitri's there.
Yeah. So this is where...
He can beat Ica physically.
The edit is super funky because they made it look like Karen was the one who convinced Kevin to use the veto. But he had been saying before they even had the competition that if he were to win, he would want to use it on Ica because he thought, number one, that it would be great TV, which it is. But number two, he thought that this would guarantee Dimitri's going home because he never envisioned Karen being willing to vote out Dylan.
Right.
Never.
And Karen wants the right person to win. Are you there for the right reasons? All right, so...
Seriously, she does not want Kevin to win. Okay, so...
She does not like him.
It's time for the POV ceremony, and both Ica and Dimitri's really light up Kevin with their speeches.
Dimitri's was like, yeah, I know you're scared, so don't use it.
I'm going to kick your ass in the veto.
Yeah. And then Ica's like, Kevin Robert Martin, you're not a logical player. You suck.
She tells him to shove the veto up his ass. Damn, girl!
I don't know how he kept a straight face when he said, okay, I'm going to use the veto on Ica.
Ah!
She just rolled her eyes. She was just like...
Yeah, I would have been like, say what? Wow. And then you could see Karen was really sweating it because she thought for sure that she would be the replacement. But then he calls up Dylan, and Dylan's just like, what?
Dylan was in a veto coma.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All he could do was laugh at that point because it was so shocking.
I think everybody was shocked.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Great move, anus.
If you think about it, though, if he realized, like, no way Dimitri's was going, I think it was smarter for him to at least put up Dylan because then he'll get out one of the big guys, one of the big threats to him winning that Final Four POV because he can't compete in the next HOH.
Right.
And Dylan is better in competitions than Ica. So, I mean, it wasn't a total fail, but it did make him look very silly.
It wasn't the worst case scenario, but it wasn't the best either.
Yeah.
All right. So
he kind of, like, lucked out there that there was, like, another reason that it would be an okay move.
Right. I don't know, guys.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I loved it. And until next time,
much love.